Day 39.5 of watching every film that has won Best Picture.
The second viewing of the night is Rocky. It was released in 1976 and it was directed by John G. Avildsen. I think I said that right. Also, it was written by Sylvester Stallone and he refused to let it be filmed without being in the lead role. A small-time Philadelphia boxer gets a supremely rare chance to fight the world heavyweight champion in a bout in which he strives to go the distance for his self-respect. I really hope you guys don't hate me, but I've never seen this movie. I've never seen any of the Rocky movies. But I feel like I have because of the infinite amount of references people make in their movies. I feel like I know what this movie is about. I feel like I've seen it. But I haven't. So anyway, the budget to box office ratio for this movie is insane. It was the highest grossing movie of the year. The budget was less than $1 million and it grossed $225 million. So go figure. Anyway, I'm excited. I'll be right back. So I was right. I didn't know what that movie was about, and I kind of predicted how it went, but that does not take away from the fact of how good it was. So I enjoyed it. Rewatchability, I'm gonna give this movie a 4.5, just because I'm interested in watching the sequels and all that. You know, I don't really need to watch this movie again, but I will. And I'm really just interested in watching the new ones because, of course, I've seen Creed and I've seen those movies, but I've never seen Rocky 2, 3, 4, etc. Story is getting a 5 out of 5. It's the quintessential story of the underdog. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure, but I love when, you know, at the end when there has to be a winner, the underdog doesn't win, but they become like the people's champ. That is just, to me. So story gets a 5 out of 5. Cinematography also gets a 5 out of 5. I just really enjoyed a lot of the composition and framing. There were a lot of shots where Rocky was small in the frame and his environment was so big, the wide shots, and it was just like, you know, it just solidified the theme and the story of the world being against him and him having to prove himself, you know? And the trucking shots in this film were beautiful. I love the stylistic and artsiness of the 70s. I think I'm enjoying the 70s Best Picture movies the most so far. Overall, I'm going to give this movie a 5 out of 5 just because of what it spawned and what it turned into. And for this indie movie to grow so much, I understand. I get it. 5 out of 5.